Beyond the core activities that we do, we make sure that we give back to the communities.
In terms of how we work with fishing communities, we ensure that we do a lot more community engagement and stakeholder engagement. You would need to understand that people want to be heard and want to be seen, and they also want to understand what you are really doing. So first of all, we have a suite of engagements that we do, engaging the fishing communities by
Dollars investing in communities in the Western region as well as other areas of Ghana.
For the past 5 years, we have focused on education, and we started with kindergartens.
One of the memorable projects that I covered happens to be in Shama, where they built special cages not only for Shama district, but it was across the entire coast or the districts. And it was very, very touching to know that the ambience that was created for the, I don't want to say deprived, but children close to the sea in a typical fishing community was heartwarming, because this environment where they created space for children to learn compared to others in more privileged areas such as Accra, Kumasi, and Takra. To me, it was great.
Hi, baby, Anna, school in here. Dudua uncle school. Your na yet say Tullow, Ghana, or Brain School. I just didn't arrange in the papa. And so, Ampara one and Waba, Yanchon baby, or whatever your school. Na ubaya keji ya yungu hei wadamanyan. Ama wadeni ma waya win waya datse na nta wona kampuru na wadaye bibi ahwe ne siri no kura bengu waya kampuru na wadaye.
Our school is different from other schools. The structures are good, they are strong. When we come to the school, whether light or no light, everything is okay. When we open our windows, air enters our classrooms.
The school was really beautiful. People were thinking it is a private school. People from outside Western region, Takrady, they came to visit the school. They saw the building, and some chiefs also adapted that, no, we like such building in our district. So Takrady, they came, people from Axim, the people from Lembele, they all came to look at the building and the classroom environment, and they was like, wow, we like such building. So they also fall on Tullow to also support them, because this environment enhances teaching and learning and also motivates parents and learners to come to the school.
When we started with kindergartens, we not only looked at the structures, but we looked at the pedagogy as well, how our teachers trained. And we worked with the Ministry of Education and the Ghana Education Service to ensure that as we built these structures, we also trained the teachers to be part of the school. So by the time we are handing over the school, there are teachers in place.
They told us that the school has been funded by Tullow for SEBA to train the teachers coming to the school.
The teachers are taught how to use basic things around the environment to create items that support teaching and learning in the schools.
I was in the school, you be. Wabaji award we bring Wadamayan. As your teachers now, teachers nibi.
Using methodology that I have learned from SEBA through the support from Tullow, I applied for the National Best Teachers Award, and I had a second National Best Teacher in Ghana.
We are developing the learners to become critical thinkers, innovative learners.
These students that have passed through our kindergartens are very, very smart, and they do more than the average student that attend other kindergartens.
I believe when we are able to build such people, Ghana will gain from the experience of our learners.
If you go into other areas of education, there are scholarships that we give right from kindergarten all the way to tertiary institutions to well-deserving students who need a helping hand. And that also is giving clear results.
In our education, we decided to focus on STEM because we thought it was important to support this to help with innovation and development within our country.
First, the girls were on their own. Periodically, we go for checks and things. But now that there's a residence house mistress, I'm able to check the general comportment of the girls. Previously, we had challenges in water. Students had to go as far as to the waterways. It was interrupting with.
So the resource we produce is at the heart of a socio-economical development of our host nation. And it is our responsibility and our commitment to do so in a very environmentally friendly way.
An example is a particular challenge that fishing communities kept mentioning, the sargassum, which we call this.
But me, I use. So you use hydrophone breaks in this one. You toward now you far more than count. A lock it, so Nankasa lock it, na ijina.
The main breaks in na ye train artisans and as a mason phobia once wobwa. Now what is phone or what them mesiafona wo na no.
The advantage in the innovation is that it is healthier and environmentally friendly. And then we are also solving a community challenge.
Kofu be ba fair committee. Na ona ekwa na wacha yende. Wusu bebrebe no. Ome yarba. Awoda bia awowo na man. Wo neat. Wa so office ayin. Fe neat inde na wacha yen. Demra ibitum. Ya pese ye jade na wo be BCC phone bi. Pese ndai first one choko no. Na adohwa. Wusu no akana man me. Oyitum. Ana nyina ye fe dan poyitum.
Even anyina na ya je honam no choko no jekase. Anyina ye ba park agu. Choko no mu na odoso.
But wusi eko every man. Wala de honam na. Oyi wusu bat. Onye wusu no. And why I say person first one then na yakasa no. Ya je honam no.
Na efi so ngo na oso jem. Echi na yihu da ngo na oso jem. An oso jem ma ama wusu no odoso no. Nti fat collective said no woju tum no. Ano na oje ngo no poipado. Nti ngo no nso jem.
Sargassum seaweed na yourself in poano no. Yenya about 38,000 kilograms. Ena ye fin poano a yeda ye sargassum breaks a yeda ye phone no. Na phone no so ya see 103 ewo yene district mu. In the near future no for sustainability ye pede ye san koda maybe ane biom. Na ye hwede ye betumi atuado wo homa waboa na yetumi use no bebre. Yetuma expand no che the sustainability of the sargassum seaweed usage no. Wetum na wakodo na yetum akoye nyim kasema dada yina sargassum seaweed bi obeba mpoano bia no yetum aseso ne nyina na yetuma da ye adwuma aboa amane do abafaso na wanye hawa ama ekroma no OIC international yenyi telefo yerizi na ye da aboa ma ya aseso seaweed ne nyina efi mpoano
Nkofo pi wo pede won so obenya hoto ne bi.
Obi wada be jeje. Ama man kasa no. Nwa atop.
We love Ghana. We believe there is a good business environment to grow the industry, and we are very committed to contributing to the delivery on the economic growth of the country.
In terms of giving back, we have the livelihood programs that we do specifically in certain areas of the Western region, which is where our installations are. We give back in terms of helping the communities to invest in jobs outside of the fishing period. And I'll give you an example of a project that we call Fisherman's Anchor, which is basically giving small loans to many small business owners.
The Fisherman's Anchor project came about as a result of long-standing requests from fishermen and fishmongers for loans and a few other things to support the trade.
And what these loans do is allows them to invest in alternate livelihood programs.
Ashase me ne me sister Penny ehase ayede honam. Oye nam ho adwuma mesu me ye bi.
Ongo mo musibi. Modanu murikele. Yam donu kupo ngure. Na kuko wuri ana brabore no ese.
So we said, okay, how do we set up a project that would provide this finance, but in a more structured way?
Emra mete fishermen anko nka no, metwe ben won, mibusae. No mo ka say won wa wo betumi de emwa ma won ne won wa waka won ho abom. Na yekuo no so na ya register e wa aban mu. Enti na ma yenya ho mfaso. Ema wo honam titru e na wo ye won adwen se wo beboa won. Tullow for efre meeting e na omo ne ye di nkomo efa fishermen anko. Omo se omo ba be me ma besia bi. Ama won wa wo couple ene ma wo honam no eho ahan won kakra na wo de aye adwuma ema minya mu anidie.
We take them through education, they form groups, and then the loans are given.
Minya sika no nam de call from ena me de be share kosua business.
I'm gola. Oh, everything de be here don be low be my. Na me le sukwechi woke. Em va mo carry. Men start cement store.
Me yokosua business na akọ kakra say me wo school gate nti. Say school for no e ba be wura school mu fufura. Na makwa akọfa school for no ma ebi ni mattress ni trunk ni ade a muhu wa ha no.
When you go to the community, you interact with many of them. That question, oil, nasikano wahi. Many of the people that normally ask those questions now benefit directly from this loan.
We are making a real impact to families, to communities, in terms of the socio-economic growth that we are so keen on contributing to. So far, we've impacted well over 3,000 businesses, the majority of whom I'm happy to say are women.
The host of the upstream oil and gas activities mainly are women and then the fisher folks. And it was touching to know that somebody's initial capital to start a business in a community is probably 200 cedis up to 500.
There are so many other things that they are able to do. These loans enable these fisher folk to invest in their businesses, like the purchase of outboard motors, instruments for smoking fish, several different areas that they are able to invest in, that Tullow and its partners are impacting in terms of increased profits that they make, as well as even improving the way that they do business. And that's something we are very happy about.
The statement from Tullow team at the time indicated that these people take the loan and they pay back.
Initially, we had a little challenge around, well, would these fishermen pay the loans with the stories we've heard about similar loan schemes? But I can tell you, every single person we've given a loan to has paid. And it's also based on the fact that we have trained them to understand that this is for them. The last meeting we had, we asked the women, what change has this brought about? And they said, look, we are now able to record our expenses. What comes in is cash in, and what goes out is cash out. And they're able to record that.
And kasa records keeping, no, ye ni hu nimidie, ye de ane say ye ton ade no, ye hia bibia na ye yi bi de ato. And so, ena fishermen na anko training na omo de ye fa mu nti. Ye hunu say ye ton no ma na, e wo say ye hu sika tene no. Na ye hu mfaso a ye benya, e kwan a ye befa so atua won ka. Na afi ye hu ye mfaso na say ye de bi be ye ade a ye hu.
They are excited about the future of this project because it also increased the savings culture of the fishing communities.
They are going beyond the limit by engaging in standalone projects like the loan for the people, the scholarship for the basic schools, building of this community staff has endeared them to the hearts of people because of the closeness of Tullow to the community.
We have good relationship in country, notably with the Energy Ministry, with the Petroleum Commissions, the Forestry Commissions, the Ghana Maritime Authority, the Environmental Protection Agency, just to name a few. we look forward to continuing growing our